We're live. All right.
We're
Okay.
live?
Finally, we're live. Finally, only Meta can appear in the screen right now because I think it's on my camera. So what up? We're
What's
live
up?
finally and late as ever. I don't know how to start the show, but we're here. So today we have a special guest. They invited me for this show before they got in here. So they approached me first. And we are here with the Consul's Corner. You can introduce yourself because you're better at this than I am.
Hey.
Who is gonna speak for you guys? No one
I
is
think
speaking.
Meta's
Meta's audio right
talking
now.
right now. He's just got a terrible mic. Oh,
You say
no.
Now?
yes,
Feeling
yes.
my
You say we're better at introducing ourselves. I don't know about Meta.
I kind of suck. I'm terrible, but I'm MetaQuester. Believe it or not, I brought this ragtag team together. So you can shut up.
True,
And
true.
I'm Kitty. Just Kitty.
I'm Budo. Yo, I'm along for the ride.
Yeah, everyone is here. So before we start the conversation, I need to talk about the like sponsors because we're we're partners, but we're not. They are not exactly okay. The sponsors. So we have the first and the most important for this live stream. Sorry, how the most important for this live stream is the We Learn. They are an English course, and they teach English inside virtual reality, inside VRCHAT. For it's a course specific for Brazilian people, and
Cool.
the professor, the teacher, he does all the classes to work on VR, to work on VRChat. So the classes are made exactly to work in VRChat. So you have half of the class being like normal class, like grammatic and stuff. And take these wings off of me. Take these wings off of me. Meta,
Meta.
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 Like we learn. That's the we learn logo. So the second half of the class, they just get you into a word to learn English playing. Like the class that I've been there, they were teaching English using Squid Game, and we are like in that glass game, that glass part of the show, jumping through the glasses, and he was asking questions like, you need to make a sentence with could in it. So people who needed to make a sentence or they would die. It
Great
was
way
a
to
nice
teach.
class. It was
That's
a nice
really fun.
class. You can experience it. You can go in one free class. Link is in the description. If you couldn't understand anything that I've said, se você não conseguiu entender nada que eu falei, lá embaixo no link, se inscreve, we learn lá. Fala que veio por mim. And the second sponsor to the show is KS Lens. It's a sponsor that sells uh, lens for VR, like corrective lenses for VR. Like you have many of those out there, but we only have KS Lens, and is really good. How we started with all of this? He started the empire of making lenses in Brazil for VR, and it is really good. We need to try it. If you are someone that is blind but not too blind for you can see anything, but you can play VR but don't see anything because you have a bad sight. You can buy it and use it, and the link is in description as well. You can use my, I don't know how to say it. You can use my coupon. It is coupon. I don't know, but it is STTY'S, 5% of discount. So we can start the conversation now.
I know I'm gonna head there right after this stream.
You're
Perfect.
gonna have what, the
Good job.
English course or the lenses?
He needs to learn English, I think.
I'm not very good at my own language. I mean You guys hear me okay?
So-
I switched over to my better mic. Is this better?
That's
It
a lot
is,
better.
yes. Yeah, it is. Yep.
Awesome.
So Jonathan Badgers on the chat. He said, it's hard to read because it's on my hand. Meta, that's the wrong getup. Minion Roll.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
I'm here to talk
Yeah,
this
it
week,
is.
Smack. Zenith.
Oh no.
Whoops, wrong show. We can simulate it here. I don't remember the sound effect. Someone can make it. Meta.
Woo! Bing bong, bing bong.
So that's an inside joke. You need to see my program with them to get it, or any of the programs with them. I think are the recent one. I don't know how many times have you used it, but you need to get in there. Consul's Corner, links on description. So, guys, we can continue the conversation where we were having before started the show. We are talking about Quest 2 games and Quest 2 graphics and how do you make a game for Quest 2. And we're talking about Red Matter 2, and I have no fucking idea how they made this graphic.
Like, it is kind of wild. I can't do it. Oh no.
No. It's like I can't do
I can't even sit still, man.
Fine.
Believe me, I can make a game.
He's a loose
But
cannon to
seriously.
have on a show.
Like I was telling him before we started. Are you stroking my beard? I'll power through. My Unity career started and ended in about a month. So my knowledge of Unity is rather limited, but what I do know is how'd they make that game?
Well, it's not in Unity, so that's one big step to take.
That's maybe why don't you understand how they made it.
Good point. Smart man.
I mean, it really is. I think it's a lot of smoke and mirrors and trickery where they
Yeah,
make you think
so-
you're seeing diffused light. It's beautiful though, man. It's
So Jonathan
beautiful.
was talking about ASW. They use it. The game runs at 45 FPS, but Green Hell uses it, and it isn't that beautiful. Many games use it, but they aren't. If you see Red Matter 1, it is already is a beautiful game.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to say I haven't played Red Matter 2 yet, but I played the entirety of Red Matter 1. And it was one of the first games I got on the Quest, which is almost a bad thing because it was so good. I was like, oh, this is what this can be like all the time. And then it didn't see that top like ever. And so I was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Set
but
some
it's-
unrealistic
it's special.
expectations.
But like
Yeah.
Unreal 5 has that lumen thing that they use it to make lights smoother, like prettier and less heavy for the engine. So maybe they use it something like that, but they probably weren't using any dynamic lights. I have that theory because if you use one dynamic light that is casting shadows and something like that, you need to like scale the graphics way down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't feel like like the intensity of like dynamic lighting that I've seen in other games. It definitely was more like they just had all their angles. It was more like old school lighting before dynamic lighting was a thing in video games, where they had to really think about it from all the angles you'll be looking at it.
Yeah.
Have you seen the trailer for Red Matter 2?
Well, not for Red Matter 2. I mean, look, that one looks like a step up. But
I
I've
mean,
also
they
heard that
show
sometimes in these
light
trailers,
diffusion.
yeah,
No, the
That-
trailer
that's true
is
too.
exactly
That's
like
true
the
too.
game.
they're saying it is exactly okay.
But I mean,
well,
they have light diffusing through a glass of water, and like, I mean, they just
okay. So they
it's
really
blowing
stepped
my
it up.
mind that they're running it on
Yeah,
Quest. I still just, it's one of
When
those
we saw
things
the
I'm gonna.
trailer-
It's because
When we saw
all
the
of what
trailer-
you don't realize is all of the graphics in that game are in that glass of water. So as long as the game isn't looking at that glass of water and having combat occur, you're safe.
Like when I saw the trailer for the game, I saw it with Apollo, and in that trailer, we were like, okay, I think this isn't recorded on Quest. I think this is PC VR, and they are talking like,
Yep.
oh, we're launching it for Quest as well. But when the game came out, it was exactly like the trailer, like, and it is better than the trailer because you're in the game, and it is still beautiful in the game.
So have you
So,
played it?
so Red Matter 2 is out. It's one of the ones I was waiting for. I didn't realize it had already
Yeah,
come out.
just came
it is
out.
out. Yeah, it just
Yeah.
came out like a week
Oh.
ago.
Yeah, I haven't played it yet.
Damn.
Yeah, it's like a 6 hour long game, so it's really fast too.
Oh, I want to play it, but I'm just so into multiplayer games these days.
Dude,
Like,
it's a 6 hour game. You can play it in one day.
but like, I could be. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably play it. That's fair. There's a lot. You understand that I have a problem with buying games. There are so many games in my library that I haven't yet played that I always find it hard to get another game.
Yeah, like I buy Zenith and I played it like for 40 minutes. So
Oh, really? I played it for like 80 hours. No, like 300 hours. Something crazy.
600 hours here for some reason.
Yeah. Oh well, then I
I'll
was
figure
probably
it
doing
out
more
one
than you.
day.
Shit. I'm happy I didn't keep track of that shit.
Yeah, that's a whole different kind of therapy session to figure out why we did that to ourselves.
yeah, like Jonathan was saying here in the chat that Mac in VR says it looks so good that now he thinks Half-Life Alyx could run on the Quest if it were made using the same modified version of the engine from Red Matter 2.
Really?
And I
That's
think
interesting.
maybe because the physics isn't a problem. The Boneworks devs talked about it that physics isn't a problem for Quest 2 because of the processor. The the Quest 2 processor is really fast and it can handle nice physics, but the graphics was a problem. But seeing how Red Matter 2 is, you can just like downgrade a little of Half-Life Alyx. Maybe not a little, but uh, you can make it run beautifully on the Quest if it were made since the start for the Quest 2 using a modified version of Unreal Engine.
I mean, yeah. You could argue that. I could see that. You're right. There's no reason yeah.
But
There's probably are reasons
considering considering Half-Life Alyx is a longer game, like both in playtime and in replayability and in modding and so many more things. Maybe it would take so long to make the game that it isn't viable.
Yeah, the return wouldn't be as good as the actual work put
Yeah.
into it. But even though it's
but,
longer,
no.
do you think they could fit all of the graphics and the physics? It would just be a lot of gigabytes if you were to have to download that long of a game. Like,
Yes.
You know
would
who
that
needs
work?
to make
Yeah.
a game like that? Insomniac Studios. I don't know if anyone knows, but they're
Yeah.
called that because their devs work like they're insomniacs. They like don't sleep. It's crazy. The work, like the hours those guys pull.
Like 2RM Games said, "Hello, my friends. Good night. Have a good life. Thank you. Thank you." That's a friend.
We will.
I can't call him a friend because I've never really talked to him. But
Hey,
but he's
He's
a
a friend
fellow.
to Icarus.
But he's a fellow content creator from YouTube, and he's a guest for the next week. I don't remember it. No,
Oh.
3 weeks from now. He's going to be here 3 weeks from now for Hi Penna.
Cool.
How are you? But yeah, what have you said?
Oh, I was saying, any friend of STTY'S is a friend of ours.
no,
We're friends
before
with
it,
you, random guy
before
that's
it,
coming on the show.
Before I say it.
Yo,
Oh, you can't ask Meta to
ask
remember
Joe.
something about 10 seconds ago. That's too far away.
I live in the
Oh.
moment.
Well, this is. I don't mean to change the subject, but speaking of graphics and everything, did you guys hear that Cambria is supposed to come out in the next 2 months?
2 months.
Like,
Really?
Yeah, October.
Zuckerberg actually said it in an
Yeah.
interview officially. It's
He
like,
was-
That was a product launching in 2 months, so we still
So-
haven't seen it.
yeah, it's
Zuckerberg
kind of crazy.
Zuckerberg was in the Joe Rogan Experience, and he just
Yep.
said it like 5 or 6 times that the the next headset is coming out on October.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
He said it with all the words, like it's coming out in October.
Yeah, he was very So, so anyways, that happened. It's like
Yeah.
just happened.
We have
So.
Meta Connect like next month. So
Me?
probably
Yeah,
they're going to show it to us there.
that's when they're gonna show it. They're gonna show it, and then like, okay, and you can get it in like 2 weeks. So that'll be a weird little interesting play. Interesting play, for sure.
I am
Yes.
curious though, because I wonder if Project Cambria is going to be something that's like a mass-produced headset. Because the way they keep talking about these upcoming headsets at the price point they're setting, I just don't like. Maybe that's why they increased the price in the Quest to try to make the other options look more appealing, like a stepping stone price structure, kind of like the fast
I
food
think
restaurants
that
make the large just like 20 cents more. It's just a funnel to get the large.
I think that Quest Pro, that's how Bradley from Sadly It's Bradley is calling it, the Quest Pro. But I think
Yeah.
that Cambria, it's like a a product to set how high the technology is nowadays, and if someone wants to buy a high tech top of the line VR headset, they are going to buy the Cambria, and then they are
So I
going
have a
to
spare
release the
Quest. Would any of your viewers be interested in purchasing it so that I can then buy the Cambria?
Free shipping to Brazil?
maybe you can just make your move, try to convince them.
Oh my gosh. Little Craigslist going on.
But yeah, that's I'm curious what the actual price point will be and how tempting it's going to be for me to want to get it. Like you were saying, the fact that we haven't even seen it yet, and it's coming out that quickly. Like officially, we haven't seen it. You know,
I really
Like
want
not
to
getting
get
customer
it.
feedback.
I really want to get it, but it is, if that's the price, like $1,500. Like, how can I afford it? Like technology in Brazil, I say it every live with someone that isn't Brazilian. Technology in Brazil is expensive, really expensive. Like you got a PS5 that costs like I think it is $4,500, right? No, 450 rand.
I was about to
Oh
say,
yeah, those are
man,
big
you are
Yeah, no,
differences.
no, no, no. That's because it is 4,500 reais. That's the price here. That's like
Okay.
10,000 times more. 10 times more.
wow.
That's 10 times more here.
What is
And
math? Is math important?
because with all the taxes and with the dollar is like 5 reais. No, no,
Okay. Yeah. No. I see what you're saying.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
That's
I got what you're talking about. You're talking about currency exchange rates. I know what you mean.
yeah, and like not only that, it is just expensive here because our minimum wage is 1,300 reais. Yeah, that's our minimum wage right now, something close to that. And the to buy the PS5, you need to work for 3 months and don't pay any rent or food or
Oh
water or
gosh.
light just to buy the PS5.
Yeah.
So the
Hell to
Cambria
the
is going
no.
to get here really inaccessible.
Yes. It's just
Oh, man.
not even. Yeah. And no, that's an interesting difference of that. We like how us three. It's still expensive for us, but then to
Yes.
realize that in the reality of the world, that's a whole other game in different places
Yeah.
depending on where
Yeah,
you
and like
go.
Brazil is like I think the fourth greatest gaming country. Like we consume games. Like I think we're the fourth one that consumes the most gaming, and everything's expensive here. The games are expensive most of the time. If you're buying them like physical copies and digital copies in PlayStation, the PlayStation Store or the Xbox Store. If you're buying it on Steam, it is better. For some reason, only Steam has regional
Isn't
prices.
Steam such an empire? My God. Steam is such an empire.
Yes, like
Doesn't
a
matter what part of the
game,
world you're in. You're like, if you don't go through Steam, you're fucked.
a game that needs to be priced at 200 reais in the PS Store is going to be priced at 70 in Steam, something
Mm.
like that.
Oh my gosh.
Sometimes, not every time. Some companies just put like 300 reais both in Steam and PlayStation Store because they want to.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's
Like
interesting.
like EA, Ubisoft, they just don't translate the price.
Oh,
They just
yeah.
put in there.
EA is not going to care. They just give us your money. Oh, that was 3 weeks of work. Yeah, we're going to need a little bit more than that.
Like that's very
Ubisoft's
ridiculous.
evil as hell, man. EA's not a lot better either.
Yeah, two RM games. Pena was saying right here. It is cheaper to buy a airplane ticket for the US, buy the PS5 and Canberra, and come back than buying it here.
Okay, that's an
Hey man,
interesting
let
way
me
of
just
looking
say,
at it.
that's a great reason for you to visit us in the States.
It is cheaper, but I still don't have the money.
Yeah. Oh.
Yet,
Uh,
because I'm making a English YouTube channel, and maybe I'm going to receive in dollar. So yeah, let's see. Let's see. If
And by the
the
way,
channel.
speaking of which, you did your first sponsor, in Portuguese as well. So feel free if you ever need to go off and don't feel like you have to placate us English speaking people too much.
No, no. That's because I'm going to make a game development channel. I talked about it to you guys, and it is much better to make it on English because the Brazilian public interested in that it's like smaller, and it is going to be a VR focused channel, so it is even smaller. So it is better to make it on English.
I will
Gotcha.
say
Yeah.
that I've met a lot of people from around the world through VR, and people from other countries are so much more likely to speak English than we are to speak any language but English. Like, it's really upsetting how bad our school system is to where we're not like required to learn a second language.
Yeah, maybe you should learn like Spanish or something like that.
I know a
Not
little
Yep.
Spanish, un poquito.
not
That's about it.
Portuguese, because Portuguese speaks in like 5 countries or something like that. It's really low number of countries speaking Portuguese, but Spanish is all over the world. So yeah, maybe you should learn Spanish.
I
Yeah.
tried so hard, but didn't get so far. And
Oh
in the
no.
end,
Oh no.
it really
It does
hasn't
matter.
mattered.
It does matter.
it's a bad song in English. If you're not getting the reference there.
I was hoping.
Hey,
you would.
that's subjective. It could be a good song. Some of us might like Linkin Park.
Like Linkin Park is such a big thing in Brazil. You guys don't like it?
I do. I personally do like Linkin Park. This
Yeah,
guy's
like
just dumb.
everyone loves it in Brazil. Linkin Park.
Oh,
Linkin-
I loved it in high school. So that's,
Hey, now,
that's a long time ago.
that's when I liked it, but I still do because I'm not lame like this
Yeah.
guy.
I like how Budo is like getting merged into virtual reality. He like-
Yes.
like his
Budo's
physical
like
space
one-
is coming together with his
He's-
virtual space.
It is.
No,
This-
he's holding
it's
his
all because
arms
your
out
set is
right
good.
now. He is.
Yeah, he's just sitting at
his
home,
arms are going to be
all
numb
out.
by the end of the show.
It's old style.
No, actually, you're not lying. My couch is actually matching the set perfectly. Like you're like, yeah, the virtual road is just blending
Yeah,
perfectly.
he's about
with-
one step away from being full body tracking. Budo, we're losing him to the metaverse.
No. Guys, that's an interesting topic to talk about. The metaverse. Because here in Brazil, I don't know how is it in there, but here in Brazil, they call everything metaverse. Literally everything is a metaverse.
That's
Is it-
interesting.
Like VRCHAT metaverse, Beat Saber metaverse,
Oh,
No,
whoa.
no, no.
Yeah, I think
Literally,
that's roughly how it is in the States
Fortnite,
too.
metaverse sometimes.
Okay.
What?
That's new. That doesn't make sense to me.
Me neither. I don't get it.
They're
I
just
think of
using
the
it as
metaverse as
It's
like
an
a
no,
social
easy.
VR platform
but
where
it,
like
Yeah,
exchanges can
I
occur,
get it.
and I don't
That's
think it's really been
because
realized
no, no,
yet.
no. It
no,
doesn't
yeah.
have logic. They just use it because the word is hot right now. It's a hot word.
But what
So
I'm
they
curious
Oh,
use
you
it.
about
mean like
is if
NFT?
if,
NFT. Now you can
is
tag
the
this video
difference
NFT and get millions of views.
is the difference between the internet and the metaverse like are they just using it for like internet things or is it like does it have to be interactive kind of internet
I
things? Is
think if
that
they were
metaverse?
using for internet things, it would be more true than the way that they're using it.
Okay. Gotcha.
I think it's more a general misunderstanding of
I
VR
don't
and
think
the internet.
I don't think it. I think the
I
persons that are
have to.
using it.
I'm not trying to cut you off, man. This is your show.
You have to keep him in line. I told you Wednesday night. You gotta keep him in line.
I think the persons that are using metaverse right now know exactly what they're doing and they use it for everything. Like it on TV, it was on news in the like the main news channel of Brazil, and they were talking about surgery and using and reality and augmented reality for surgery, and they were calling it the metaverse.
Yeah,
Like
which is it's still not right, but that's a closer way to use that term than some of the other examples you gave, like Fortnite. Like that's just
yes.
video gaming. Like
Yes, I think they call it a metaverse because it's a place where you can meet people and attend on shows.
okay, yeah.
So
Like a more
I kind of
interactive form of using entertainment or internet. More, I don't know.
Yes, maybe. Let me see what the chat has to talk about it. Jonathan said that he does like Linkin Park.
smart man, smart man. You should
He
follow
was
us then,
sad.
because I promise you, you'll like us if you like.
No, no.
He was sad when Chester died.
Yeah.
Obviously. Uh,
Yeah, that was hard.
Metaverse is a keyword for VR, maybe. Yes, that's exactly that, but not only that. Everything that's virtual reality, it is metaverse. I was scrolling through Instagram one time, and I've seen a post of some lady, some Brazilian lady that runs a company that tries to integrate. What are you looking at? What are you looking at?
What are you
Someone peeping
talking
around the
about?
corner over
Looking
there.
at you.
Oh, that's a Dell song. I'm not trying to explain it any further. You have to stick with that information. That's a Dell song.
It's
Say
the
howdy.
background. It's the backstage. Gotta ignore it.
No, no, that's just a Dell song.
Oh,
So while everyone's
Like,
laughing, I would like to interject rudely my point.
okay.
So I think that people do get really confused with metaverse as a word, which is why you often see it paired with like crypto, because crypto is also a really
Yes.
misunderstood thing. And
Yes.
so people who don't understand things, they're like, those things must be related. It's like they really shouldn't be. That's called a pay to
Yeah.
win game. I don't want a pay to win game. Please keep these things separate.
That's not a metaverse. So I was scrolling on Instagram and seeing this lady post, and she was like doing this in real life, and the caption was like, "What people see when I'm in the metaverse," and she was like, and I thought, okay, she's playing Beat Saber, right? And then her screen popped out, her quest screen, and she was on the lobby on your home. She was
oh
on the
no.
quest home.
No, that's just called being weird at home. Like Like, there's no game that's making you do that. And if you're gonna do that, like, I'm not shaming people who dance in their home for no reason. I'm saying,
Yeah.
why would you put a headset on in order to do that and look at a blank screen?
It's just a really serene
uh,
environment.
Jonathan asked about if I've seen Ready Player One. Of course, I've seen Ready Player One. I'm a
It's a
content
great
creator for
movie.
VR, so I've seen Ready Player One. I have
Obviously, it's a prerequisite.
image
Yep, it's right up there.
of Ready Player One here on the wall. Like everything in this room, it's a conversation subject. If you guys want to bring it out, because everything here, it's something that I like.
Just so you know,
Awesome.
there might be other doubles, but Ready Player One is there twice, which is fair. This is a VR one. Oh,
No,
so-
everything.
Are
is
you
there twice.
criticizing his world? What a dick.
Everything is in there
No, I'm
twice.
just everything's in there twice. Oh, I'm just bad at matching. I lost that game. That's a very classic video game. I totally lost that game.
Let's see what's up here. Oh, we got some Legend of Zelda, my man.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Spider-Verse,
like all of
always
these
Now,
good.
and now I
The
expect
most-
you to know
yeah,
Ready
yeah,
Player One.
honestly.
Have you ever heard of like some of the really early VR movies that explain it with like? There's one called Lawnmower Man, or another one called
Gosh.
Johnny Mnemonic. Yeah,
No.
those are
Oh my
very, very
gosh.
old. Yeah, these were
You
like
always went to like the first
are-
days of VR.
Those are both so terrible.
no, they're terrible. But for me and Kitty,
Have you seen this terrible movie?
but if you ever just heard about it and know that like it's just interesting. Like when it comes to history of VR, I'm always fascinated of. It was implanted in the 90s, like very much into some of us, like, oh, this is gonna be
Yeah.
great and crazy, and it wasn't forever and forever, and then only finally recently, it's like, it's fair, finally, yay!
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! It's predictive programming.
Yeah, but no, it's been an entertainment for a long time. I mean, that of course that was a book for a longer time ago.
Okay,
Well, it's 'cause it was always
Jonathan.
considered, like, the
Jonathan
ultimate
is
thing.
someone that you know. Jonathan is Vapor.
sweet
Oh,
Vapor.
okay.
Rad.
That's
Okay,
a
he's-
nice nickname.
What's up, Vapor?
I think it tells about everything that I need to know about him.
He's someone we
Cool.
poached from Surge.
Yes,
He's one of
he's
Surge's
now in
followers.
DVR?
And
Yeah. In
Hey,
DVR, I
Vapor,
was
just so you
talking
know, in
about
my
it.
world, we didn't poach you. We're just so awesome that you want to watch us, which makes you awesome.
Yeah.
These guys are assholes.
That's why you're in this couch and not in the other.
Exactly. This is the cool kids' couch. Losers.
oh no,
Hey, Sty, point and laugh.
You know- I'm not surprised that me and Buddha would end up on the loser side of the couch.
I
Oh.
just don't know
Yeah,
why
yeah.
in this couch we're like in this seat and in this seat in this.
How do you
couch
compete with this? I'm like a Greek god. I'm like Hermes over
Yeah,
here.
no, I
Like,
realized that, but Kitty's got the middle seat. I can't really. It's not gonna. Oh, but now he's so far away.
Oh no!
oh,
no!
wow.
Why, Kitty?
I'm gonna put baby in a corner on both sides.
It is harder
Um,
to talk to both of you guys now.
Yeah, I feel like I have to pick one. This also is not aesthetically pleasing as a recording.
that's-
Please get more symmetrical. Thank you.
That's why I did
Okay,
this.
That's
yeah.
nicer. That's nicer. Let me put the video for looping. Okay. Let me see here. Vapor said Meta needs a medium costume. Why?
Because of my yellow mask with my glasses, and we're working on a meta avatar. Don't you worry. In other words, Kitty started working on it, and I'm
And by
lazy as
we,
hell.
he means
but
Kitty.
I'm gonna try to help.
And by working, he means not working right now.
As you can see, he's clearly hard at work.
Okay.
So let's see up here. I feel like Camp Half-Blood, so you like Percy Jackson?
Yeah.
I feel like that, like a string of VR games based on that kind of lore could be really cool.
Yes. Do you guys are familiar with the Percy Jackson books, or at least the movie?
I told you
I've
this
never
is the loser couch.
no
You're
I,
not
I
gonna
haven't
know.
watched
I am
it,
old. I don't, is this a?
but I
is this a
shelve those
fairly
books
new
all
thing?
day every day. I work at a library, and so I'm like, yeah,
Okay.
you know
Yeah,
what I'm
it
talking
is like a teen mythology book.
yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. See,
It is
me and
exactly
Sty
that.
must be close to the same age, and y'all are old fucks.
There's no debate there.
Hey, no. But good like teen books are just good books in general. Nobody says anything about Harry Potter. Yeah.
Yeah. But I like Percy Jackson more because it is Greek mythology, and I love Greek
Yep.
mythology. So
Yeah.
I also
Yeah.
liked the Egyptian mythology spinoff they did. If you ever tried that,
Arthur's, the king.
yes,
I don't know.
that was good as
Arthur
well.
is the one. The Chronicle of the Kings, King's Chronicle. I don't remember.
Yeah, they also had one on Roman mythology, but it was kind of weird to go from Greek mythology to Roman mythology. It's like, yo, you have like Coke and Pepsi over here. Like, are they really that different?
Yeah,
Like,
they finished the first saga, the first 5 books, and then they started another saga with 5 more books, and they just like, okay, these first 5 books are Greek mythology. We're doing something really different here, Roman mythology. Was it was just
like
this.
I thought they were gonna go Norse mythology or like I don't
But
know,
they
like
have the Magnus Chase one that is with Annabeth's cousin. That is Norse mythology.
oh, I haven't seen this one. See, I'm behind the
Yeah.
curve.
Like Rick
Now I'm on
Riordan,
the
that's
loser
the
couch.
author.
Yeah, Rick Riordan is just all the time. Okay.
Like
Back on the loser side.
you can have sparkling
I'll earn
water.
my spot back.
Get it to him. Sparkling water.
Okay,
That's
here.
sparkling
There
water.
you go. There you go.
That's for you.
Now I'm back on the good side. Everyone knows sparkling water slaps.
Like the author of these books, Rick Riordan, he made the first one in Greek mythology and everyone loved it. Then he made the Egyptian mythology one. Then he made the second in Roman mythology. Then he made the Norse mythology one. And I think he isn't gonna stop. I think he's just he's just in a
He's
frenzy
killing
right
those
now.
series. Yeah. Actually, when it comes to books, those kinds of books are actually those authors actually make money. A lot of don't. So he knows what he's doing and he does a good job at it.
Yes. So Key said, I have. They are awesome. I don't know which one of the books we talked about or the
Or just
movie.
any of those, but that's cool. But Key said that?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's good. She's one of ours. So
I know.
he was stuck
Same.
with her for a minute.
I know. That's true.
Not the
That is
brightest
true.
over here, you know. We're not the smart people, but we
Smarter
try.
on this side of the table.
Whoa, Vapor's birthday is in 1 hour and 30 minutes. What time is it?
Woo!
Let's just prolong the podcast so we can sing happy birthday to him.
Hey, this is
He-
gonna be uploaded, so no matter what,
Uh-huh.
we're gonna say happy birthday to you.
He is making 43.
Awesome.
All right.
I think he said I'm 42, so I think he's making 43.
Yeah. Or he's
So-
Look at me,
yeah.
I'm doing my
We've
happy
had a-
dance. I'm over
We've
here.
had a math conversation already. 42. So yeah, somewhere in your 40s.
Yeah. After the 40s, like just older.
I have to get out a calculator every year at this point because I go, I don't know, how old am I? It
Like
just
he
gets
said
bad
about
after a certain point.
Okay, 42 later today. He's making 42 years. I think that message
Okay.
doesn't help me a lot, but I think you guys understand it. Key said that she was talking about the Percy Jackson books. They are making a live action series of the Percy Jackson books in Disney Plus with the same budget
That's
as the
awesome.
Mandalorian and the MCU series.
Oh
Ooh.
shit, I'm about to fanboy all over the place. But more importantly, before we get there, I am extremely impressed that Key talked without being prompted. Is anyone else shocked?
Well, we weren't pressuring her to do it. So
She jumps into our chat when she's just sitting there. She'll chat in our chat stream too.
Vapor is making me do more math. He said he was born in 1980. I don't-
Wait,
He's-
19. So then he's 42. He's turning
Oh,
42.
shit.
He's turning
okay.
42.
Okay. I don't
Math!
have math rocks.
Hey man, we're streamers. If we were smarter, we wouldn't be streaming. So give us some slack.
So
if we were
guys,
smarter, would be.
we're just talking about things. I forgot to ask you guys, how did you form the Consul's Corner group?
Well,
Oh,
Menace
Oh, this
got
one's for
started
me.
that.
This one's for me. This is
Okay,
me.
you
Me.
can
Pick on me. Me. Here, pick me.
Okay, I'm going to give you some space so you can talk about it.
Okay.
Taking away your sparkling water.
So it began.
Oh,
Is that
Meta,
the
Meta,
camera?
Meta, look at me, Meta, look at me, Meta, look at me.
Wait,
The
who
camera
is
is there,
this?
up there. The camera is up there.
It-
That little blue eye of sorrow thing.
Hi. It began a long time ago in a place that was far, far away in the metaverse.
Maybe.
You see, what happened was I was playing this game called Zenith. I know what you're thinking. Yeah, you heard the It's if you'll find out soon enough, I promise. But and I just met these 4 dudes and they were like, "You want to form a group?" I was like, "Sure." And then we formed a group and then we had 150 people and so then we met up randomly one night and said, "Let's make a stream." And that's the story. Wasn't that great?
So the real story, yeah, we all met in Zenith, and we apparently all have psychological issues because we played a lot together, and it got to a point where,
Meta.
yeah, I know it gets even weirder because we played with Bonely too, but
Yeah, and Bolly isn't here.
but it got to that point where we're playing a game in Zenith, but instead of playing the game, we're just hanging out and talking. And we would just be hanging out and talking for hours. And literally one night we went, why don't we hang out and talk for hours on Twitch?
Yeah, that's
And
more
that's
profitable.
where it came from.
That's more
So-
profitable.
Yeah, right. So, it really, and somehow we're all really different people and we still get along. So it's just been
Yeah.
a really cool friendship running since about February. So
Yeah, I was
But,
way lesser. It would be, as Meta said, started as a guild on a VR MMO, and then I had just joined the guild. I'd been playing Zenith a lot, and I'd been playing with a bunch of people. They were all cool, and then I saw some announcement in Discord like, "There's a meeting at this time," but it wasn't specified the way that I saw it on what it was a meeting about. I thought it was just guild, and then I come, and then they're all just saying like, "Hey, we want to start this like show of some sort," and then all of a sudden, and there's just some of us around, and I'm like, wasn't in the guild for that long or anything, and I'm just like, can I just get in on this, even though some of you don't even know who I am?
Yeah,
And
Buddha leached off of us. He was a parasite that turned into a
Completely.
symbiotic relationship.
oh no.
I mean, you could say it's similar to Venom, right up there with a wonderful.
Yeah,
cover.
see? He
Yeah.
gets it.
Yeah. And let me just say one thing until I forget. You guys that aren't subscribed, subscribe.
Yeah, what are you doing? Do you see this
Maybe.
man's production values? This is called production values, my man.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, maybe like too, but subscribe.
Whatever you do, don't
please.
dislike.
Please. If you didn't love it, you can maybe dislike it, but I would prefer it not. But please subscribe.
A totally different strategy than we take on our stream.
Yeah, anyone watching this, we actively encourage our viewers to dislike our videos. We dare them to. So
No.
We
Not
can
this
get,
one, not this one, but check out our videos.
yeah, don't dislike this video. Don't do
Check out
that.
ours.
Don't
Maybe-
dislike our
maybe-
videos.
you can like subscribe, and then we can hit a new record for dislikes on this channel. Maybe we can do it as well, or a new record for likes. Just
Big brain, thinking outside the box.
you can just uh, like blind yourself and click on somewhere in the screen, maybe
That's a
you're
game.
going to maybe like
It's roulette.
it's
Roulette.
a 5% chance that you like or dislike it, and like maybe
Yeah, blind yourself. Go eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
90% chance of you don't doing anything, but maybe you can do it.
You
I
end
mean-
up reporting a comment for something. That's what's going to happen.
I mean, I'm just gonna say, hate publicity is publicity. You could hate me all you want. Just keep coming back to hate more every week.
Yeah.
Every week.
Yeah, but dislike, it's like veiled hate because no one can see
Oh
it.
no! I want you to chat. I want you to comment. Drive my algorithm.
Yeah.
Comment and tell me how much you hate.
Just like use all the words that YouTube doesn't allow to be used in comments on me.
But just know it goes both ways. 'cause
We're bad influences, aren't we? At this
We're
point?
being honest with each other.
Oh gosh.
Okay, let me see the comments. Key just subscribed. I know none of you guys are subscribed because my subscribe.
Subscribe. That's not true.
Oh, let me just.
I
hit
haven't
this
yet,
button
I
really
haven't yet.
quick.
I know
I'm
for a
kind of
fact.
blind. I might hit the dislike button.
See, he's taking your advice. He's doing it blind, so he might.
Meta, are you subscribed?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
No faith in me. Like, look at me. Do I look like someone who's not trustworthy? Would you not
Absolutely.
introduce this to your parents?
No,
Like,
I
look
would
at this.
definitely not. Do
Very
that.
presentable. Very respectable.
No,
No.
not that either. No. Yeah, your avatar's giving me the perfect look.
Okay, Key subscribed. Vapor subscribed before this stream started. Thank you. Thank you. You're better than Kitty.
Yeah.
And-
I subscribed with our channel. I forgot to subscribe with mine.
That's fair.
okay.
Kitties are
And
social
Cap-
media boss.
Oh, Cap is here.
What's up?
Hello, Cap. So Cap is some guy that also is a VR content creator for YouTube, but the project that he's making, it's so much better than mine.
I'm
It
honest.
is so much better that I asked for me to participate on that, so I can take a little bit of the credits. And he's making like
Why
a
does this keep happening?
Because you're on the loser couch.
So
He's making an entire television program in VR, like many programs for me to be honest, because he's making a news program and a dating program. We have this here that I don't know if you guys have this in your country. That's like a entire show dedicated for people to meet and date. Just in the show.
Oh, we have too many.
In the
We have
show.
too many.
You
We have some
too
of the
many.
dumbest shows like that exist.
Yes, but we have like a really dumb show that's so much fun to watch because the show.
You want to?
The
You want to hear?
show. Let me tell you about
Okay.
our show.
Okay.
It's called the. I don't remember. It's called the Vai Dar Namoro. It's like you're going to date or something like that. But
What?
it's funnier.
You're going to date.
Something like that.
No child of mine is not going to have a boyfriend. Damn it.
Something like that. And the structure is like you got like 5 ladies and 10 boys, and they got in there with pre-made. How do you call something that you tell someone for the person to get interested?
Like
in you?
a line.
Yes.
A pickup line. Pickup line.
Yes, pickup lines, and they
Oh,
are
no.
the worst. The worst
Oh,
pickup
no.
lines. And you have to
I don't
decide.
think pickup lines in general are probably a good idea. Resort
And you
to
have to
other
decide
tactics.
if you're going to date him based on the pickup lines.
Oh, so you have to decide if he's worth like going out with based on something he probably got from someone else that shows no
Yeah,
personality.
yeah. And Cap is going to make this on VR.
You say VR. I
Oh.
wanted to say, is it VRCHAT or like a different VR program?
Like any VR program, but we are using mainly VRChat because it is easier for people to get in.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
But
Wow.
he is making
Okay.
that. He's making a board game show, so we can talk about board games. A movie show, and a show that he explore different words in VR chat in another apps, and many more shows. And it's really great. And he is getting traction now with the
That's
content.
great. That's awesome.
So what were you about to talk?
Or he's gonna explain some of ours. Oh yeah, God. I don't know if we can top yours. That's an amazing like preface for a show. That they give you pickup lines and you have to use those. What do we got better than that, Meta?
Oh, you kidding? There is a show on Netflix. I don't know if it's like you need a VPN to see it or if you can see it in Brazil. But there is a show on Netflix where the premise is couples that are deciding if they want to get married or not. Like, and it has to be like one side. Yeah, what?
There's-
Let me explain it though for people who
Okay,
might not.
okay. You guys are here too.
Okay, so the premise is that one person in the couple in the relationship wants to get married really badly and the other doesn't. And so the idea is, I think it's called like The Decision. And it's like you go on a show with other couples that are in the same situation and you break up and date someone from the other couples for a week or 2 weeks and you decide if you want to get married or if you want to actually instead get married to that person.
Wow.
It's like this is the dumbest shit ever.
They made, if I'm not
Like,
mistaken,
hey baby,
they
I can't
make
commit to you, but I can commit to this random stranger.
if I'm not mistaken, they made a Brazilian version of this and a Japanese version of this. If
Oh,
I'm not
sounds about
mistaken.
right.
No. I think the Brazilian version is from another show. I think it's made in The Circle or something like that. It is another married show that you marry strangers.
I only know like 2 of them, and I only know them because my wife tells me about them, and she's like, "This is the stupidest shit ever," and I'm like, "Why are you showing me? This is the stupidest shit ever. You're right."
She's like, I've watched 19 seasons of it. So
We have here in Brazil. We have a show called De Férias com Ex, and the translate for this
Oh.
is like vacations with your exes. And the show is based on you get two people or that are dating, and suddenly their exes just come from the sea and they are there now. Just like they need to leave with the exes, and at the end of the show, you got like 10 exes for each person, everyone living
Oh.
together.
oh no.
That sounds
That's
absurd
that
and
sounds like
bad,
hell.
and don't do that.
That's-
And if you watch that show and you think this is how love works, slap yourself. Wrong.
Maybe I've explained it wrong because I've never seen an entire episode of it, but
No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. No, I'm gonna save you. Don't go there.
Don't. But that sounds. If that isn't a show, just wait until next week with the brand new premiere of whatever that concept was.
Like Mario Party in VR with penguins. Like you're just throwing shit at a board at that point. Who would ever do something like that?
real life Mario Party would be sick.
Oh, wouldn't it
Oh,
be?
real life Mario Party.
Yeah.
We were talking virtual reality Mario Party would be great, but yeah, real life Mario Party would be much better.
You're like, you're getting just I don't remember things that happen in Mario Party. Like, you enter pipes and you get stars and throw dices and climb walls, dodge missiles.
No, like no. I mean, in real life, it could be a
This
hilarious.
sounds like dodgeball. Like if you can dodge a wrench, you could dodge a ball. Here's a missile, bitch.
Yeah, or a Koopa shell, but Yeah, no. In real life, that could be an awesome like theme park. Actually, like that should be done, and like a playful. But we always thought in VR like that would be a perfect
Yes.
like a perfect venue to be able to have a game where you're playing multiple mini games and you could play it with
Okay.
people. So it gives multiplayer in there, and it's like a board game. But then
Okay,
also mini
so give me like 6 months and I'm making a demo.
okay, please do. We want that game.
I think it's view worthy. I think if I made Mario Party in VR, I think people are going to click it.
You'll have to include penguins. Just
I
so
just
you know.
need to be careful because it's a Nintendo game.
So just no, but everybody's copied a Nintendo game, so just take everything Nintendo out of it. Instead of Mario, it's just a penguin.
Yeah, I
Just a
made
bunch of penguins.
I
just
made
doing that game.
I made Mario Fest in VR. Something
Yeah.
like
No, just Penguin Party. Just call it Penguin Party.
okay, penguin celebration.
Yeah. See.
Vapor
creative
asked
ideas.
if Meta used the goggly eyes in his marriage.
I use my googly eyes everywhere. And
Yeah.
also, I do want to say you might not be able to call it Mario Party. I've been muted apparently on accident because I'm a dumbass.
Yes.
But so anyways, you might not be able to call it Mario Party VR, but what we can do over at Council's Corner, shh, this is super secret. We could make a video saying, "Is this Mario Party in VR?"
Okay.
So that everyone knows that it is.
Yeah, I can make a video called "I accidentally made Mario Party VR, but it was on purpose."
But it was on purpose.
Accidentally.
Accidentally on purpose.
That's because
Absolutely.
accidentally is a good keyword for VR for game dev videos.
Okay.
Like there's
That'll
one
work.
channel, I think it's called Aya, and it had like 5 views per video with Unity tutorial. And then he made a video called "I accidentally made Danny's game," and then he got 400,000 views.
Oh man.
Yep. There you go. I mean, we're all jokes aside, but no, keep the jokes on the side. But Kitty and Meta, like, what would you say, like, when it comes to Mario Party, like, what the thing to me is like, yes, different mini games, but what makes those mini games fun? Despite the graphics or like, it's just using the controllers in different ways. That was a thing that like I've always thought, like,
Yeah.
I got one for
pressing
you.
buttons like button.
Mario
or,
has
nope, now
always
it's-
been, like Mario Party has always taken advantage of the next console. Like if anyone remembers GameCube Mario and you had the little mic that went along with it, and like you'd be playing Mario Party, you'd be like, go faster, or, like your character has to go faster. They always found a way to like utilize some new tech on the new
You
system.
could also scream,
wanna-
maybe he would go faster.
I mean, he would.
Yeah.
It was GameCube technology. It wasn't rocket. But you know, as a kid, it was fun trying to try out like other things you could do. Like there was one mini game where there was a boss with attacks, and like you would have to say different attacks, and you didn't know which ones you could say, and some you had to figure out, which is cool. But like I want to see what they would do with the VR as a platform. Like what would they add that would be like unique to VR for Mario Party? Because that's what I want to see. I feel like at this point everyone's played shit ton of Mario Party, unless you know what are you doing? Play a shit ton of Mario Party. But I want to see the uniqueness of it. Like, show me the unique part. What are you gonna do differently because it's VR? That's what I want.
Okay, I write it down.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know,
But
I should have
definitely
chosen a
making it.
Santa Claus outfit for you because you're Santa Claus to me right now. I'm just like, this is what I want. You're like on it.
Not
Chief.
right now. Just give me like 5 months or so. So
You're gonna say years, so that's better.
no. I'm making a demo, not a game.
Yeah, just make a demo.
I don't care.
And that's the thing to
You
me,
get
like
3 mini games and 4
Yeah.
different penguins. That's what you get.
Yeah.
Play 600
Okay,
hours.
I'm making it with penguins now. Okay, I'm making it like Club Penguins.
Oh, dude, do the waddle? It's a waddle everywhere.
Yeah, the waddle is going to be a move. You need to play the waddle in one of the mini games. Like
You have to
exactly.
like shuffle back and forth like this as fast as you can to move
Yeah.
forward.
and you need to like, what is the word that comes out when you do a curse, or they just put like
Is that not it?
When
I mean,
I don't
bleeping.
when they
know.
do,
I
I
don't
didn't
know,
do
but
Club Penguin, so I have no idea. Again,
yeah,
I'm really old.
that's a really Gen Z game, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know why Club Penguin was awesome? Because you could get by the school's filter. You could go to the library in school and play Club Penguin. That's why it was great.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was
Learning
That might
something.
be an America thing.
who
Is
was
it?
that?
Well, if you're in America, that's how it worked in my school.
Okay, in my school, we get to do whatever we wanted after finishing whatever the teacher passed us to do in the notebooks for the class. So we could just put a thumb drive with Pokemon and a emulator and play it. So that's
Oh, cool.
what I did,
Cool.
and some other kids just didn't do the math, the math, no, the class thing, the class task, and just got straight into Pokemon, and the teacher doesn't really care at all.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
yeah, we just played Pokemon in class.
You made me make frowny face.
Yeah.
I really want the Cambria because of the eye tracking and face tracking. I think for the podcast it's going to be
What a
great.
leap, my man. You
I
went
will.
from Pokemon in class to the Cambria.
No, Sty, during this thing, it made me think of the literally the same thing of like, that's one of the things that Zuckerberg said specifically would be in the headset that's coming out in October is eye tracking and face tracking, and just doing this interview format, I'm just like, wow, it would make such a difference, and it would be so wild, like if we were all more properly, set to our because it looks like we're making eye contact, but it's also like a weird, creepy eye contact. We've
what
also
is it gonna do
discussed.
for my social anxiety? You know how great it is not to know that people not to know that I'm actually just staring at the ground all the time because I'm a weirdo. Like, what am I gonna do now?
No, actually,
I think
we talked
I
we
think
talked about
we
this on
could,
our.
if you were staring at the ground, that's the only thing that I could know you were doing because the head, it's the only thing that is tracked. So if you were looking at the ground, I would know.
But we've actually talked about it on our show of like we kind of almost had a back and forth, not argument, but like we had different points of view of like, will eye tracking and face tracking be will it make it more like easy for people, or will it be more awkward for people? Because I think it might freak some people out because it'll be almost too realistic, but then I think for other people it'll make it easy for them because it'll be like, oh, this feels natural. I don't know, it's interesting.
Yeah, I think the too realistic thing isn't gonna happen. I think depending of the modeling of the characters in Horizon Worlds,
Mm.
after this that Paris picture of Zuck, he uploaded a better version of the characters, stating that he was going to change it because of the people complaining about it. So they're going to appear better. And one time I called Apollo for my home on Quest so we could play. And I thought the Horizon avatars are pretty good actually in person because the facial expressions are better.
They are fairly accurate. It's impressive.
Yes. And you aren't even tracking it. You're
So
just
do you think that they've almost prepped those Horizon avatars to be ready for the facial tracking?
yes, absolutely.
Oh, dude, I'd be shocked if they
Oh.
didn't. Meta has dumped so much
Yeah,
money
no,
into
I just
that.
didn't think about that, but if, that makes sense since it's coming out so soon, and Horizons kind of just came out. That makes
But
sense.
have
I
you
mean, for them
seen
to
all
track
of
it that well, it's
their?
almost like they track your tone, which is like really cool.
Yes.
What were you gonna say, Kitty?
Have you seen like part of those concept videos we watched? where they're going to have very realistic faces, and it's going to match your skin tone and your features. Your expressions are going to match how your skin folds and all that stuff. I mean,
Wow.
the stuff they have announced and said they're doing is just, and it's
Yeah,
all going to run
that's
on Quest native.
that's
So it's just
because
insane.
that's because Meta has they had two teams for technology research. One for expanding everything that we know about VR. So they are just researching everything that they can, regardless of it if it's going to run on Quest or not. And another team to format the devices for the Quest and put all the technology on the Quest. So they got one team just 20 years in the future with the technology. Like they
Yeah.
have some of the technology on the Quest 2 they have since 2016, something like that. So
Yeah.
it's really, really sick. And they are absolutely thinking about the future when they make every one of the steps.
That's that, and that makes sense. I mean, again, when I was saying in the '90s, it was promised to us and it never came. There was an old console that Nintendo actually made called the Virtual Boy, and it
Yes,
looked like
they
a
did.
VR headset, and it wasn't at all. It was a complete
Yeah,
disappointment.
did you hear
It
that?
But
was
He said he's
great at
played
giving me
it. He met
headaches.
I have
someone else in the world
absolutely
who's
played
played
it
the virtual boy.
yeah, yeah, it's
because I was in a mall event and they got it's like a video game museum in there and they got the I don't remember the name, but I've played Mario Tennis in that
yep.
and it was just black and red
Hmm.
with a 2D thing.
Did you
Yeah.
did you come away from it with a horrible headache?
I've played like 30 seconds of it.
That's enough.
Oh yeah, no,
I
try playing 15 minutes of it. You're screwed.
I used to
And
go into the local movie rental place, and they had one set up on the counter right when it came out, and I'd always go in there and play it, and I'd make it maybe 5 minutes before I'd have a headache. So,
Why?
but
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 it was
anyways,
so cool. It was so
the
cool.
reason I
You had
got
the
yeah, the reason I got into that was just that it was promised to us from a long time, but now with the things that have gone on lately, it's like, oh, they're actually thinking about it long term, thinking about the
Yes.
future, thinking about the possibilities. And when the first Quest came out, I had just gotten almost kind of lucky that I had started getting into the possibility of VR. It's like, what are the options? And there was all these expensive ones, all these expensive ones, and then it was like, oh, in 1 or 2 months, this device called the Quest is coming out. At the time, Oculus Quest, and I was like, well, I'm gonna get that, and I got it like day one, and then I got the Quest 2 day one, and I've not regretted those choices at all. I feel like I'm glad that I wasn't on the beginning of VR stuff because it had definitely started before that, but I feel like Meta is putting more money than anybody else has and more
Yes.
planning and
Yeah.
time,
I've
and so
been
I
so
felt
hard
like I
into
was at the
this, you don't
beginning.
even know.
Yeah.
When I started looking at actually thinking of buying a VR headset, I've seen some videos about the Quest 1. It was just launched. I've seen Easy Nobby videos. Maybe you know him because he makes video in English too, but he's not very big on English. And he made a video about the Quest
The
1 and the games
brethren.
and Pavlov and some things like that. And I was like, oh, that's great. That's like really virtual reality. And then after I got my first job, I bought the Quest 2 like some months after the launch. Some not some months, like 6 months after the launch, and it was like the best thing that I've ever bought in my life. I
Oh,
really
isn't it like surreal the first time that you use it? Like the first time you
yes.
use it is so special.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Quest 2 isn't my first headset. That like I've never had any other headset before, but I've used others before. I've used the first one that I've used is the PSVR one. I use it in this same event in the mall that I've tried the Nintendo one, but it
Uh-huh.
was like better than the Nintendo one. And I've played the HTC Vive after it, and then
Oh,
I
I haven't
played
tried
my
the Vibe. I
Quest 2.
bet that was nice.
Yeah, it was nice, but the place that I've played it, it was on my game development course that I've done, and the Vive was in the middle of the gaming room. They have a gaming room in there, and people were like passing by at the lighthouse tracking, and the tracking was failing.
So
So
they're messing with all that.
yeah, so the tracking wasn't good, but the clarity of the headset is really great because it doesn't have any compression compared. That's why I thought Red Matter 2 was so beautiful because I was playing it directly on the Quest. I've played other games on PC, but you always have the compression, and my link cable isn't very good. So when I played Red Matter 2, I was like, okay, this is a beautiful VR game.
I can't wait to
Yeah.
play it. I'm so stoked.
Oh man,
Let me read the
were you playing that
chat.
through PC VR on Quest or just natively on Quest standalone?
Quest alone. Red Matter 2.
Oh,
So one
what have you
thing
done
about
to me?
Brazil, piracy is huge in here, not because we want to, but because everything is expensive. So I not bought Red Matter 2 because it is on dollars. Everything it is on dollars. So you imagine, I don't know the price, I think it's $30, $20.
Oh no,
This in
yeah. So
Brazil,
yeah, for
it's like
C
five
you
times
forgot.
more.
Yeah. Yep.
So
Yeah.
it's something you really want to think before you buy. I've bought Lonely Echo, I've bought Zenith because these games I was sure that I would play. But Red Matter 2, I was like, okay, I need to play this. I really don't have the money. I'm not going to have the money sometime near, and I want to
So
play it. And so yeah,
next time you're in Zenith, if you haven't finished your character yet, you'll have a whole squad of level 40s who resent the game but can help carry you through because we are already
uh,
max level.
okay. Let me read the chat a little. We got many messages on the chat. So Vapor said he wants more story-driven games in VR, like all of the Sierra games. Don't know
So
which games
speaking
are.
of story-driven games, well, like I'm thinking of like the ones that like I personally like. Virtual reality was great. Trover
Okay.
Saved the Universe was amazing if you like
That's
comedy,
the one
especially like Rick and Morty.
from Justin Ryle, right?
Yep, yep.
Okay, okay.
One of my favorite games of all time. That game is hilarious.
Okay, it's
I always played that game stoned. It was a
I
great
really want to
time.
play. Have you seen High on Life?
No, what is that?
That's a game from Justin Ryland, but it isn't on virtual reality. It is a flat game, but it is so fun.
I
That's
don't
like a
care.
game
That man
where
can have my money.
Is that the one with the gun and the knife that talks?
yes,
I've been looking for it because I've seen some videos on it and it's hilarious.
yeah. It
I
was
was hoping
delayed
it was a
for
VR
December.
game, but
It was delayed for December.
oh.
It was
Okay,
about
so
to
it's not
launch in
out yet.
October. Yeah,
I
it
heard
was
there's a
about to launch.
game I actually have it installed. I haven't played it yet, called Accounting Plus, also made by him. It's in VR. I heard it's good. I
Okay,
haven't played it yet though.
okay.
Haven't played it.
Let me see the other comments. In Zuckerberg, also from Vapor, in Zuckerberg's future, all the companies will use Cambridge to do work, and the learning programs for school will get them at a hefty discount. I don't think he actually thinks it. I don't think he actually thinks Canberra is going to replace computers and notebooks and phones. I don't
Not
think that
yet.
is the
VR,
case.
I don't think VR. I think AR has the potential to eventually one day
Yes,
replace that stuff. I do not think VR has the potential
but
to replace
Canberra
those
is
kinds of things.
also
It's
mainly a
touting it.
VR headset.
Yeah, it's touting itself as an AR headset as well.
Yes, but
Still,
I don't think
AR at
Mark
that type has
thinks
to be
that.
like really thin, like like
Yes,
Agreed. It's a half step. I think that's a half step. Apple's probably going to get closer, and then
yes,
in like 5 years, Meta's going to get what they want, which is
but they
yes, I
they
glasses.
fucking will.
say that it's going to replace it because I think that's just marketing. But I really don't think Mark thinks that the Cambria is going to immediately replace all of this stuff. I
And I
think,
mean, normal people don't want 10, 15, 20, 40 ounces hanging off the front of their face.
yeah.
No.
Like,
I don't really know how much is that, but yeah.
I don't
You're
either.
right.
That's why
Yeah,
I said so
but
many
That's
different
that's
you know,
numbers.
it's
but
roughly
this
2 pounds.
yeah. Recently though, Iowa State University did a study, and they were able to figure out how that you could make it the size and weight of normal glasses for AR, and like so it's around the corner where it won't
Yes.
be awkward, and it will be,
This
but it
this
it
man
just
just
takes
used
the steps.
imperial on you. Do you see that?
Yes. Let me
You
see
could have used the
the
metric system.
let me see the next comment. Vapor said they want to see where you are looking at. Maybe. I
Me
would say
too.
maybe. Yeah, maybe they do. I owned
Oh,
Virtual Boy. Virtual Boy I bought from Electronics Boutique for
oh gosh.
$25 with 3 games.
Yep. Yeah, that was when it was
Wait,
on sale and they
you
were
own
going way out
one
of
right
business.
now,
Oh, I
Yo,
wish I
that's
didn't get
probably
rid of
worth
mine.
something.
Vapor?
Why don't you hop in using your Virtual Boy in VRCHAT to talk with us?
It's a virtual.
I will
It's a,
protest VRChat if they don't support Virtual Boy. I will host a VRChat protest.
you know what? I bet at least one person has done a weird mod where they've put like the Meta Gear or some other VR gear into a Virtual Boy. I bet somebody has a Virtual Boy that actually functions
I
as a.
bet someone made
Somebody
Doom
must have done
playable.
that.
I bet
Yeah.
someone made Doom playable on a Virtual Boy.
of course, you can play
Have you
Doom on a
seen
Virtual Boy.
PokeQuest? Speaking of old games in VR,
They
have you
don't
seen the
call it
PokeQuest game?
PokeQuest anymore, right?
I think they still do when I saw it.
That's the side quest game.
Yeah.
I think they changed the name because of
Yes.
Nintendo. And
Did
now
they
it's
really?
NFT.
Are you talking
Fuck
about
that shit, I'm
Revomon?
done.
Maybe.
No,
So
there's a game
there's
called
two
PokeQuest.
different there's two different Pokemon games on side quest,
Okay, okay. Yeah.
and
PokeQuest is
neither
like a
of
straight
them.
rip of like Pokemon like Red or Blue or something like that. Like the 2D like game like in virtual reality. It actually looks kind of cool. Supposedly it's an MMO. I don't know how the fuck that works.
Why every time do you look at me, you do this?
'Cause
Oh my
I'm just
god.
you
playing my
have to
chair.
understand how he's
That's
sitting.
that's something that he's always
um,
done. That was a Zenith thing.
I
That was a
I am a
Zenith thing.
diversity inclusive person. Don't read too much into my arm motions.
Okay.
That was an accident.
Okay, let me read the
Just want to
next
make
comment.
sure we know.
Okay. This is two RM games like the Pena, my friend. He said, "I am afraid that Cambria will be ready for Horizon, but for Steam games, it can have some bugs at least for a period of time. So maybe it is better to wait to buy it." Yeah, maybe, but I think Steam VR is just so optimized right now. Besides for Apollo Steam VR that keeps crashing, but aside from that Steam VR, I think Steam VR is really optimized, and maybe the Cambria just get launched working with Steam VR. I think that's possible.
If it's got higher processors in general, like my headset has
Yeah,
struggled every now and then with Steam just because it couldn't quite
Uh-huh.
keep up.
yeah,
Pluto, your
like
arm.
Bradley from Sadly Bradley said in a leak that it won't have a better processor, but it is going to have a better cooling system. So it
See,
is
so
going
that could
to
make a
run.
difference. Yeah.
Yeah, because the the actual XR2 processor is really much stronger than what the Quest 2 is capable of using. Like he's using like 60% of it or something like that because of the cooling system. So they
Hmm.
just need to improve the thermal condition of the headset, and then it can run faster, and it will run faster.
That's
I will
that's
say that
interesting.
my Quest seems to do better when I have my fan running on it.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And that's actually just brought me to an interesting point on when it comes to the Cambria. As much as I want it immediately on day one, I've also really loved after a month or two. Oh, that's all it takes. The third party creators who make all the different kinds of mods for the headsets. Like, oh,
Yes.
try this kind of thing to add onto your headset. What about this? What about that? Oh, we can add a fan on you. We can give you a better head strap, better eye situation. A part of me, I've got such an optimized headset for my Quest 2 right now. I've loved all the mods on it that when the Camry comes out, some of those mods I might be able to integrate into it, but some of them I know I won't be able to. So
Are you
a
going
part
to
of me
buy
does.
Yeah.
Are you going to buy the Logitech uh, headphones for the Quest?
I've got the
already have them.
Logitech
Me and
They
headphones.
Meadow
I
already
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 have.
have
have.
Yeah, yeah,
All right.
yeah. Me and Meta have those.
Yeah, we also have
Those.
a head
I
strap
actually
with a
bought those.
battery pack and a fan on the top.
The fan from Bobo VR.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, but no, I got the Logitech earphones, not the over earphones. I got the inner ear ones. Got
Yes,
those
yes.
right at the beginning when I got the Quest 2, and they're just, I love them. They're not like amazing sound, but they just work perfectly for the headset. Just make it
It's because of
easier.
Nice.
the shape
Like
of them. If you had another headset with the same shape, it would be equivalent. It's because it's the right length on each side. It doesn't hang anywhere.
there is one thing that I think it's heavily that we really need the modders to work, the makers of this mod to work on the Cambria, is that the bottom part of it, it's open, so light just come through. It isn't closed, it is like a glass, so it's like glasses, so it isn't closed on the bottom, so some
So it sounds
modder
like it's
needs
not
to.
for gaming.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, he
So
has said pretty flat out that it wasn't made for gamers.
yes,
So they're
but
really pushing hard for
someone
the
is
AI.
going to make it for gamers.
I mean, you
Oh,
can't
yeah.
put out that
Right,
kind of
that's a very
hardware
good
and
point.
expect us not to.
Yeah. Yeah, when he talks that it is not made for gaming, but every one of his showcases is with one game, I really doubt that
I agree with
people
you. I think it's a
aren't.
He wants
PR
to have
thing.
his cake and eat it too. He wants to be
Yeah.
like, this isn't for gaming. Hint, hint, nod, nod.
It's
This
him
isn't for
trying to, because he
gaming.
knows the hardcore gamers that are into this already, they're
Yes.
gonna go in. He doesn't have to convince them at this point.
Yes.
He's trying to convince everybody else, and they're
Let me
like,
read Vapor's comments.
Thanks for coming,
Astrobot
Vapor.
PSVR is awesome. Yeah. Virtual desktop is a must. Yeah, it really is. But as of right now, I can't use it because of my router situation. I just
Oh, no.
increased my, I don't know, you call it banda for internet
Bandwidth.
velocity.
Yeah, we
Okay,
got you.
I've just increased it. It was 60 megabytes and now it's 600 megabytes. And
Nice.
my router doesn't, what's the word? Support it. So I can't use my router right now, so I can't use Airlink. Neither can I use VR. Oh, I'm not able to speak anymore after 2 hours. I don't know how long we're in here. We started it at 10:40 p.m. We are at midnight right now. I don't know
Oh
math.
yeah.
Like,
Hour and a half.
oh yes, hour and a half. Okay, I can't speak anymore after an hour and a half. But I spent 3 hours speaking with you guys on Wednesday.
we've
That's
talked a lot.
because that's because Wednesday we were all on the cool couch, and for some reason when they came today, they joined the loser couch.
Yeah, I
And
don't
I
know.
don't know why they chose to do this. Why are you on the wrong couch?
Whoa, he's making a pro gamer move. He's trying to make a pro gamer move.
He's on the even cooler table.
What is it?
What have you done?
No,
Oh,
no,
no.
no, don't do this. No, where is him?
Oh
He's
no,
a kitten.
it's too small. Oh no.
He's gotten
Are
lost.
you the
He's
little
on-
cat avatar I made?
You can be on the table now. Come here, come here, come here, kitty. Come here, kitty.
He accused me of being a furry right before the
The
show.
ears have physics. How? How can I interact with the ears? Did you make this, kitty?
No, 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 no. I stole this shamelessly.
You are called
Oh.
kitty because you're a furry using a kitty avatar.
That's your second strike, man. He's gonna play with the ears the rest of the night.
Do I need to change avatars?
weird for you.
No.
That must be weird for you.
It is a little weird because this is my favorite avatar in the game. So usually when we're hanging out, if we're playing a game that needs like guns and stuff, well then I won't use this. But
Is it
when we're just
possible for
hanging
me
out,
to steal your avatar? I want to use this.
yeah,
Yeah.
How can I
just favorite
clone
it.
avatar? No, but I can't
Are
make
we
this
having an
go.
avatar show off in VRCHAT?
Why am I wise?
I've been asking myself that question.
I ask
every
myself
day
that
for
every
about
morning.
40 years.
So I've caused a problem. I can't access my old avatar. So I don't know what to do.
Yeah, because if you get too small, get to the edge of the table. Go to the edge of the table, and you might have better luck.
Why
Oh,
are
no.
you guys so big?
Because you turned into a small cat.
You are too big.
I know. But we're not.
You're
We're just
right.
normal.
We need
You're
to all
really
be
small.
small.
Are
we all
In
going small?
unison. You looks like a Phoenix Rising thing. Why are you gray?
Are we gonna? Is this where? Okay, but I'm gonna be the jerk and
It's just degenerated.
I'm gonna
You need
become
to make this too.
the party
need to
cat, the big one.
Where are you?
One cat to rule them all.
Yes.
Where are you? Where are him?
Right
He's
here.
in the back of the table.
Whoa, you're the party
Oh.
cat.
Party cat, yo. Party cat.
So we can make the rest of the podcast in here.
Okay.
You guess?
What
This is-
were you?
this is-
What were we talking about?
You know, it's really serious. You know, I really don't know about the state of VR these days. Is really in a precarious place. It's really serious. Meow.
Oh, I was
meow
reading the comments.
meow.
I was reading the comments. So Vapor, say new one with talking gun. Oh, high on life. Okay, that would hurt. I don't know what he's talking about, but something would
This is
hurt.
your fault.
Just a quick note. Can you guys be like everyone on one side of the table? Because this way I can use one of the close-up cameras, you know?
Okay, okay. I'm going to be here. You be right there. Okay, closer, closer. Be closer. What? No, no, Meta. Don't do this, Meta. Don't abandon us.
Reject humanity, become cat.
This is my show now. I'm the only human left.
Man, that looks like a Phoenix Rising boss.
He does to us. He looks like a boss. He's
This is
definitely a
my
boss
world.
We need to team
realm
up.
of
Take down
cat.
Meta.
Does the cat just
I'm going
attack
to
me?
use my. I'm going to start needing to use my DMT to take you down. Your Titan.
Okay. Okay.
Yay.
Oh, he does look like a Titan. I just started watching Attack on Titan this week. It's been an amazing experience.
Oh, that's my favorite anime.
Yeah, I'm having such a good time.
Which
It's
one?
really hard to do anything else except for just binge it.
Oh no.
You're in the
I
first
just
season right now.
I just peeked at the
Yep.
at
In the first season, I'm like
Mm.
episode 13, I think.
Oh, have you? So you've seen? Uh, I don't remember. You're in the Trust Comeback Attack.
Yep, right around there. Yep.
Okay, okay,
Yeah, right around there.
okay. So you have seen one of my favorite scenes from the first season. That's the protagonist death.
Yeah. Oh. No.
Spoilers.
Yeah, no.
Spoiler.
I was like,
Spoiler
I was
alert.
like, I don't know, but then I did pick up
No.
on it pretty quick.
Oh,
I was
no.
like,
What are we
did
talking
he
about?
just become a Titan somehow? And then yeah, I was like,
What's the name of
okay.
this anime? I didn't hear you when you
Yeah,
started.
I don't know.
Attack on
No,
Titan.
nothing.
Oh yeah, I've
Attack
seen Attack on Titan.
Yes, that's my favorite one.
I'm a kitten.
Nice.
I'm a
That's
cat.
a good one.
petting a
I've seen
kitten.
quite a bit of anime.
That's
Um,
fun.
I don't think Attack on Titan's my favorite, but it is one of my favorites.
Okay.
It is really good.
When Budo start to get into the newest seasons, he's just going to blow his mind.
Yeah, I'm down.
Are you talking about when
it
that
gets
thing
great.
happens that would ruin the story for him if we talked about? I know what
Yeah,
you're talking about. Let's
that
talk
thing-
about
Yeah,
it
how
right
about you
now.
don't talk about that?
Yeah, that thing and that other thing that also would ruin the story for him if we talked about it.
Yeah, it was crazy when they all died.
Oh no!
Party cat. Boys.
No,
Oh, no.
no, I don't
No.
like this one. Kitty, stop! You don't know if his podcast is 18 plus.
Oh my god.
It's just a cat.
Let me see if I can access my avatar. Oh, I
that's
can.
me.
Okay, it got back to
Okay,
the.
he's got it back. Oh, thank
Okay,
God.
I can
Just
access
take
my
control of this
I can't
again.
believe I
This is
just handled
ridiculous.
some furry balls to censor them.
Oh my gosh.
What is it? I can be. Oh, I like this avatar. I'm going to use it for the rest of the episode. Get out.
That's a good one.
Get out. So, which one is you?
You need to change to an avatar that's able to
I'm
sit in
kidding.
the chair. This can't sit in the chair. Also, you're on the wrong couch. Get to the loser side. Loser.
Oh,
Get to
oh, am
the
I in the
loser.
chair? Oh man.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
Why are you so small?
There you
I
go.
don't. So one of our
Stop
guildmates,
jumping!
Willian informed me that furries are small. So that's all I
Furries
know.
are small.
That's what he told me.
I've seen a furry in real life. They aren't small. They are bigger than the usual person because they need to use the fursuit.
He makes a strong argument, I will say.
It is. It's a very strong argument.
So
Okay.
let me see the rest of the comments. Serge is here, like Andy VR is here. He asked us, "What are we animals up to?"
Um,
Say,
I don't know.
she said, "I leave for 2 seconds and I come back and everyone is a kitty."
Yep, that's. I was gonna say to Meta and Kitty, like, imagine if we did our show in VR, it would just degrade every time into some
Oh,
madness.
it wouldn't work.
No.
Yeah.
We would get nothing done. Don't even suggest it.
Oh! Vapor said something cool. He said that seems like current Cambria already has the most used mods already integrated. So that's nice.
Okay, cool.
And he said, but I could see a new facial interface to close it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Again, modders are probably gonna literally have it within a month. It'll just be like, boom, check it
Oh,
out, we
yeah.
got this.
Let me come back
I
from my
mean,
usual avatar.
They've probably
Ditto.
already ripped a.
Can you pass me that? I'm kind of
Yep.
thirsty.
Got it.
Thanks, man. That's above my fucking head. You dick.
Fucking go get it. Fucking go
Why am I
pick
like
it up.
this? Why am I like this? Why am
Mind you.
You're getting swole.
What's
You're like
happening?
flexing.
I think you're in stand mode or sit mode when you're not supposed to be.
There we go.
Okay.
And now you're getting comfortable.
We're back on
Everything-
track.
Everything is almost back to normal right now.
Does this look like someone who gets things for themselves? I have
That's
wings,
a good point.
motherfucker.
Yeah, but I've got a third eye, so I don't. Fine. Cute.
Yeah, you can see the third things.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. We're in a podcast. I don't need the fake water. It's okay.
Well, I
Oh.
do.
Ty, are you going to invite us back, or is this the end of our time together?
No answer.
He's thinking
Yeah.
way too hard.
No, definitely I'm going to invite you back. Definitely.
No, dude, it was really fun having you on our show. It's really awesome to have heard from you as somebody who has actually designed levels. And yeah, that was a really good time.
Yeah, none of us are that
Maybe
cool.
I got a warning from my quest. Maybe we should start ending this. My
Sounds
battery
good.
is
Okay.
running out.
Okay. Well, you
So,
should
yeah.
like and subscribe to STY. And while you're at it, if you're that cool of a person, you should check out Council's Corner. That's
Yeah, you need to dislike and
COUN.
unsubscribe from that.
Yeah.
No,
That's true.
that's it.
But you
And-
subscribe
and-
first so that we know you were there. Then unsubscribe.
Yeah,
And wait,
yeah.
Wait,
No, if you're
wait.
not subscribed,
And more than our show. Yeah, the show is great, but we're like we were talking about. We're also like a VR guild because some VR games are not fun to just go in blind with people you don't know. So if you want to have a group of people that you know what game you're going into and you're all going to play the same game, it's called thevrguild.com. Thevrguild.com.
Or
You
if
can also go to
Kitty for derailing this episode of your favorite podcaster, STY, you can go to fuckyouKitty.com and join us that way.
What's
Please,
the other website? Like, please.
join.
Yeah, this one.
Join.us. Or please join.us. Or please
join.us.
join.us.
Why
Please,
did
Other
you
variations of
join.us.
that.
Why did you get all the domains for that?
Yeah, Meta, why did
I
you do
also
that?
have all
It
of them
was worthy.
with the first E missing because I misspelled it. And I learned you can't refund a website.
So early on with hanging out with Meta, we learned very quickly there's no price he won't pay to make a joke. So, for instance, we made the joke about having domain names. 20 minutes later, he's like, "Guys, I just bought 10 domains." At one point, we were dabbling with the idea of making merch and stuff. So I started making stickers, and he really wanted the Pickle Rick sticker. So I made a Pickle Rick sticker, and what was it, like $30, $35?
35.
I was like, "There's no way he'll buy it. There's no price he
Single
won't pay
sticker.
for a joke."
So
I
if you
have
want
a
to
sticker on the front of
if-
my headset right now.
play VR games with a bunch of silly dudes that do this kind of shit, come join thevrguild.com.
Yeah, and I haven't joined it, but I will.
We recommend it.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
Why?
And if you're a fellow content creator and you're looking for someone's show to come on, reach out.
Yeah.
Why?
We're on every Wednesday live for whatever amount of time. We don't even know at this point.
We
It's changed
are-
a lot.
We are all Wednesday live, but also all Mondays and also all Fridays. So
This guy's doing it way harder than we
You're
are.
in here, yeah. You're working so much harder than we do.
Guy's the
Might
man.
explain why the
Wednesdays at
setup is so
9:30
nice.
p.m. Eastern.
okay, but thank you all for being here. Somebody wants to say anything else? Some of you guys or someone in the chat?
Yeah. Thanks for the people that usually watch our stream for coming over, and for everyone that usually is here for STY. Thanks for not being angry on us that STY welcomed us to the show because we liked being here.
So yeah, let me see the chat because if someone wants to talk, one more thing in the chat. Paper said, "Good job." We couldn't stick long enough to sing him happy birthday, but let's do this.
We're gonna do
Paper,
it right now.
We're going to do it right now. You pause the video and you get back when it's a birthday. Okay?
All right, ready? Happy birthday is copyrighted, so we have to do the bullshit version. Happy
Let's do
happy
the Brazilian
birthday,
version.
happy
Let's
happy
do- let's do
day,
the-
happy happy happy.
Let's do the Brazilian version. You need to just. I'm gonna talk in English, but the rhythm is different, and you get
Okay.
to get with me. Okay. Okay.
Oh, this is
Okay,
gonna
we're
be a
gonna
fun
follow
time.
it. We're gonna figure this out. This is gonna be horrible.
Okay. It is similar,
We'll follow you.
but it isn't exactly the same.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Yay! Happy again. Happy again. Happy again. Happy again. It's time. It's time.
Oh
It's
my
time.
god, it's
It's
still
time.
going.
Ah,
Happy.
she.
Oh,
Ooh.
oh,
And you see
oh,
this, and now
oh,
you say, you say his
oh,
name.
oh,
Vapor, vapor,
oh.
vapor,
Vapor,
vapor.
vapor, vapor.
You know, we have the awkward one. I don't know how to sing it in English.
No, do it in Portuguese.
No. You guys need to get it. I'm going to ask him.
You don't know how it goes.
I'm going to ask him with which person he's going to date repeatedly. But it's
That is
like,
such an awkward thing to say. That's something
Who
you
are
guys
you
do in
gonna
Brazil.
who are going to be with you? Who are going to be with you? Who are going to be
Going
with
to be with you.
paper? Who are going to be with you? And now we no, I say it in the wrong. No, I say in the wrong rhythm. It's like who I can't sing it in the right
I
rhythm.
think you're asking this
Just
man, how are you getting
just
laid?
you need
How
to
are you
say a name. You need to say a name right now.
Cara, tu tem que fazer o A Chuva Cai a Rua Imunda, velho.
Yeah. The rain falls. The street. There. Help me with
Floods.
Apollo.
Song.
The street floods.
Yeah, yo, dude, we just say happy birthday now. Here's your present. Shut up. Like
Exactly.
No. We have like 15 different songs for happy birthday.
Vapor, could you have asked for a better happy birthday? I know I couldn't. If someone was
So
saying
my
all that to me,
There, Apollo, can
So
can you help me?
my
Can you help me finish? Can you help me finish singing it? The rain falls, the street
I'm
floods.
trying to think of a way to rhyme it. I don't know
Yeah,
how
no,
to do it.
you don't need to rhyme it. Just say it.
It's just going to be
the rain
like
falls, the street floods.
so you say his name and you say that we're going to eat his ass, basically. So yeah.
Oh no! Oh no!
Or you could make a joke and instead of his ass you eat his cake. That's the way we do it in Brazil.
Like we have we usually sing like we're going to eat your, and then we can change it to ass or cake.
Yeah, because in Brazil,
We're gonna eat your ass?
cake. Let me explain it. Cake and ass in Brazil start with the same letter. It's bunda or bolo.
Four
So
complete strangers are gonna eat your ass.
so by weird coincidence in America, we call the ass cake. So
it's perfect. You know,
it really works out.
I'm just gonna say the version.
Okay.
All right.
What
So-
you want me to sing it? I don't.
So my favorite birthday song goes like this. This is your birthday song. It isn't very long.
That's good.
What an evil man! Evil man! You're a father. Is this what you sing your children?
Oh, every year.
Well, I'll just
Now
say.
blow out your candles.
Oh, Vapor didn't pause the video. He just keeps.
Oh no! He ruined the surprise.
It didn't make any sense.
He's trying to help you, man. Continual
Close enough.
viewership. My man, you'll rewatch it on your birthday.
Just-
I know it.
Just
believe
make
you.
Apollo,
sure.
do you have
Okay,
any
you know what?
other music? Any other
that
birthday
rain falls.
music?
The streets flood. To you,
Let's,
Vapor.
let's all
Or
eat your ass.
ass or your cake, either way. I don't know.
That's standard Brazilian. Like every parent sing. No, not every parent. Some parents sing this music, and yeah, every birthday for a kid, you're going to hear this music.
They sing this to children. They sing to children. I'm gonna eat your ass.
not the children. I've never heard this to
Yeah.
children, like the
Yeah.
teenagers.
Oh no!
You need to be at like
This is a
when you-
very different
when you
cultural
complete
thing for
13
us.
years, you can sing it too.
14,
Like 12 years already, you can sing
14,
it.
14.
No. I've seen it
We
till
have that in
12.
America too,
And
but it doesn't translate the same way, and they usually get canceled. So,
Okay. And do we have another birthday
Yeah, I
music?
don't
scene?
remember any.
Yeah.
That
We
was
just-
pretty good. That was better than
there's-
birthday song than anybody else gets.
There is one song that I've seen, but it is so weird translated to English that's like, this is big, this is big, this is big, big, big. This is time, this is time, this is time, time, time. Ah, gee, ooh, and then the name of the person.
Yeah, that just sounds like you're about to. You know, this.
In Portuguese, that sounds a lot better.
Okay, I would hope so.
Okay, so now the way that we end the podcast is just I keep talking, and some moment there Apollo is going to shut it down. So I don't
Okay.
know when, but sometime he's going to warn me that